Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jessica and today I will be taking you through a short vinyasa flow perfect for your everyday practice. Today's flow is suitable for all levels and no props are necessarily required, but I do recommend having at least one block for a few poses. But again, totally optional. When you're ready, we are going to begin right here in a comfortable seat. So you can sit either cross-legged or on your knees, any way that's comfortable for you really. And when you arrive, soften or close down your eyes. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears and then down, resting them away from your ears, lengthening the neck, reaching the crown of the head towards the sky, creating space in each of your vertebrae. And start to focus on your breath here, breathing in and out through the nose. Noticing the quality of your breath, if it's short and choppy, or if it's long and fluid. And just notice it for a moment before you change anything. Now start to make your inhale slightly longer, maybe to the count of 3 or 4, and try to make your exhales the same amount of time. Always coming back to your breath rhythm throughout class. Taking a few more breaths. You can keep the eyes closed or you can start to flutter them open, and we'll start to find some hip circles. So coming forward on your inhale and on your exhale, rounding your spine, rolling back, starting to add a little bit of spinal movement into this as well. So on your inhale, pulling your heart forward, and on your exhale, curling your spine. Finding a few circles in one direction, and then switching your directions. This can be any size. It can be as small as you'd like or as big as you'd like. And it doesn't have to look a particular way, so long as it feels good in your body. Come back through to center, lengthen your spine, and inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, maybe gaze up, and exhale, reach your right hand as far as you can, and then lower it to the mat, maybe bending the elbow, reaching your left arm up and over, keeping your left sit bone planted on the ground. Take a deep breath here. And an exhale here. Inhale, reach your arms back up and lower your left arm to the mat as far as you can, bending over, reaching your right arm up and over. Keep turning your chest open, shining your heart forward. Inhale here and exhale here. We'll do this one more time, adding on a little bit. So inhale, reach both arms up, and exhale, plant your right hand beside you. Inhale here and exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach back over, and exhale, turn your chest forward, facing towards your thigh. Inhale, turn your chest back open, reach up, Exhale, planting the left hand beside you. Inhale here, exhale, cactus your arm. Inhale, reaching back, and exhale, turning towards the left side, reaching as far as you can. And inhale, back up, hands together towards heart center. We'll meet in a tabletop position on hands and knees. And we'll find a few rounds of cat-cow here. So drop the belly, shine the heart forward, gaze forward. And exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. One more round here. Inhale and exhale. Meeting in a neutral tabletop, we'll extend the left leg behind you and start to rock back and forth here, sending energy through the heel, stretching out the calf, and then roll on to the inner edge of your left foot. Plant your right hand into the ground, lift your left arm up, guiding it along your right arm, along your chest, opening up, reaching your hand up towards the sky. Inhale here and exhale, reach your arm up overhead, drawing a long line of energy through your left heel all the way to your fingertips. Look down, come back into tabletop. Extend your right leg out long behind you, and then start to send your weight back and forth, stretching out the calf and the ankle. Remembering to breathe. Come onto the inner edge of your right foot, ground down through your left hand, and then glide your right arm up along your arm, up through your chest, and reach it up towards the sky. Take a deep inhale and exhale, send your arm up overhead, keeping your chest open. Inhale here and exhale, come back into tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. Knees can be generously bent here, tailbone reaching towards the sky, creating length in the spine, relaxing the head, feet hips width distance apart, and energetically pressing down through the heels, but they don't have to touch. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step it through in between your palms. Lower your back knee towards the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Inhale here, and exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, cactus your arms, open your heart. And exhale, frame your front leg, tuck your toes, and on your exhale, start to straighten your front leg, sending your hips back for a wide-legged pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine, create some space, and exhale, fold forward a little bit more. You can have a soft bend in your front leg here. Inhale and exhale. Gaze forward, rebend into your front knee. Plant your left foot down at a 45-degree angle and rise on up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Hips and chest facing the long edge of your mat. Gaze over your fingertips. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. On your inhale, flip your palms, straighten your front leg, reach up, hands come together. Exhale, rebend into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, sink down a little lower. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, sinking lower. Windmill your hands back down, stepping back to plank pose. Your choice to come through a vinyasa or go straight back to downward facing dog. Exhale, come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, press into the mat, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up nice and high, and exhale, step it through to the top of the mat, using your hand to guide your leg there if you need. Lower your back leg. Inhale, reach up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Inhale here, exhale, maybe sink a little deeper. Inhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. And exhale, frame your front leg, tuck your back toes, lift your knee off the ground, and straighten your legs, sending your hips back for wide-legged pyramid pose. Encouraging your hips to face forward. Draw the right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, lengthen your spine a little bit, and exhale, fold. Rebend into that front leg, gaze forward. Plant your right heel down on the mat at a 45-degree angle. Windmill your arms up for Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Left knee tracking over your left ankle. If you notice it collapsing inwards, try to press into the outer corner of your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Straighten your front leg, and exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten your front leg, lift up. Exhale, rebend, Warrior 2. One more time, inhale and exhale. Windmill the hands down, coming into downward facing dog or a vinyasa. Bend your elbows, come all the way down to the mat on your exhale. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip, stacking your right hip over your left. Gaze forward, exhale, step your foot in between your palms at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up, high lunge. And exhale, open up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, bring your left hand to left knee, right arm up and over. Exhale, come back to Warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, send your hips back, reach forward as far as you can. And this is where, if you have a block, you might like to grab it. Bring your right hand to the shin block or to the mat and reach your left arm up towards the sky, coming into pyramid pose. Take a breath here. Gaze down, bend into your front knee a little bit, and maybe you want to bring your hand towards your hip. Bring your right arm slightly in front of your right foot. Press down into your front leg and lift on up, bringing your left leg as high as your hip, stacking left hip over right for Ashta Chandrasana, half moon. Encouraging your chest to stay open towards the side. If you'd like, you can reach your left arm up high towards the sky. Press in to your left heel. Gaze can be down, straight ahead, or if you'd like to challenge your balance even more, you can look straight up towards your hands. And exhale, lower your left hand to the mat, lower your left leg. Forward fold. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming back into plank pose. Chaturanga, coming down halfway or all the way to the ground. cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up high towards the sky, bend the knee, open up the hip, and look through, stepping through your foot in between your palms at the top of your mat. Ground your, inhale, reach up, high lunge, and exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, flip your palm, reach back, reverse warrior, and exhale back to warrior two. Again, grabbing your block if you're gonna use it. Straighten your front leg, send your hips back, reach forward, and then lower your hand down to the block, reaching your right arm up ahead. Bring your hand to your hip, gaze down, bend into your right leg. Bring your block or your hand slightly in front of your foot, press into your left foot, lifting your right leg off the ground, stacking right hip over left, pressing through your raised leg. And if you would like, reaching your arm up towards the sky, stacking your shoulders. Gaze down, lower your foot, lower your hand, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold down. Heel toe your feet towards the edges of your mat, heels in, toes out, and start to lower your hips down towards your heels, coming into a Malasana yogi squat. Using your elbows to press your knees open. It's okay if you're up on your toes or if you find yourself a little bit higher. Bring your hands behind you to help sit down onto your butt. And we'll find our way into boat pose. So lean back slightly, round, roll your shoulders back, chest forward, and then start to lift your feet off the ground, coming parallel to the mat. If you'd like, you can reach your hands forward, making sure to keep length through your spine. On your exhale, we'll come down into low boat, holding here for a second and release. Bend your knees, bring your heels close to your fingertips, plant your hands down firmly into the mat, plant your feet firmly into the mat, tuck your tailbone slightly and lift your hips up for bridge pose. If you notice that your knees are splaying out, think about holding a block between your thighs, engaging your inner thighs. Inhale here and exhale, release. Bringing your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a hug. An option to come into Happy Baby, Ananda Balasana, grabbing onto your heels or grabbing onto your feet, pulling them down towards you. Maybe finding a sway here from side to side. And exhale, release, finding your way into Shavasana, a very short but sweet Shavasana. Close down your eyes, take up space on your mat. Soften the space between your brows. Soften your shoulders and your arms. And soften your legs. Let everything go. Come back to your natural breath rhythm. I'll call you out in a few minutes. If you have more time, you can stay in this Shavasana for as long as you would like. If you'd like to come out of it with me, start to bring some awareness back to the breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your ankles and your wrists. And draw your knees in towards yourself, giving yourself a little squeeze. Rolling on to one side. Taking a breath here. And then using arm strength to help push yourself up, coming into a comfortable seat. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Soften or close your eyes. Take a few breaths here. Draw your hands together towards heart center. We'll release together with a deep inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked this practice. If you did, please leave it a comment, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.